I've got some pretty special Inosoul to open for you today. Inosoul, it is twins in a smoky box they're in. Yes, they are, and we're going to open them. So this is Inosoul Between Two Flows. And if you haven't seen this in Souls, this is a gorgeous figure. I managed to get it on sale during the official Pop Mart AliExpress stores recent sale, so I got a really good price for it, and I'm stoked to finally have this because I love this. Inosoul hasn't released many limited edition figures. They've done 3, I think they're on their fourth collection of blind boxes now, but they've only released 2 limited editions. This is one of them, and the other one is incredibly hard to find, but maybe one day I will. Maybe one day I will, because it is pretty. But this box is, it's just like a pretty standard box, nothing too special. I suppose because it isn't a hugely popular IP character, but it will be one day. You just wait and see. The whole aesthetic of this figure and what the artist behind it does with it is just so sensationally serene and enchanting that it's bound to blow up eventually. The next Skull Panda, but a boy. Alright, got that off without doing any real damage to the box. Nice. Way to go, Bobo. Alright, so let's see what we have here, how this is set up. And it's just a simple little setup there, so we just have it in a plastic thing. I was expecting some kind of foam, but, you know, I guess because it's not hugely popular. Woo! Alright. And then we have got a couple of gigantic Dissident cubes, bags, sachets there. We've got our little card here. Between Two Flows. How cute is that? Like this nice smoky watercolory look to it. Like a bookmark almost, this card. I don't know what that says. Maybe Two Flows. It's pretty nonetheless. Alright, and so we have got our figures here in this plastic, keeping them safe. Let's free the little boys. Free them into their new world. Alright, so how do I set this up? We have this, this little table thing that one of them sits underneath and one sits on. Which one? Is it magnetized? Is that what's going to happen here? Let's see. So apparently we have this fella who's on top. Yep, magnetized, nice. And then let's pop that down there just for a second. So this is the little bottom stand here. This nice little splashy looky thing. And then this little fella, this one isn't magnetized, but he sits down there like that, like so. Does his head move? Yes. All of the Inosoul's heads move, and I love the detail on their faces, in their eyes. These figures are gorgeous. And then there's one more little accessory thing here, and it is a quill. How does this go? Let's see. All right, so this little fella holds the quill. He's a little writer. Little writer, just like me. So we've got our 2 Inosoul figures there. And you know what? I'm going to switch to another view so you can see what they look like set up, how they're meant to look. So this is what he looks like when he's set up. So we've got our top Inosoul here, who is our little writer, our little creative. There's this little apple there. And then you see like the little waves dripping down, and underneath we've got the other little Inosoul, his little buddy, who is catching a falling star here while sitting underneath. So there is our Inosoul. Really, really stunning. I do wish there was a way to keep this fella in place though, like if his stand was magnetized as well, or if there was something to connect the two more easily. But I use this stuff called museum wax that doesn't damage the figures and it lets them stay together really well. So that's our special little Inosoul there. All right. Thanks so much for hanging out with me whilst I opened this brand new, well, brand new for me. It's been out for a while, but this new Inosoul figure. Hopefully I can get my hands on the other special one day. I believe it's called Rainy Night, and there were only like a couple of hundred of them released at the Pop Toy Show in Beijing, I think. So I might try and get my hands on that one day to open. Maybe that'll be a better box than this. You know, when you buy the limited editions, I always expect like a nicer quality box now. Or maybe I'm just spoiled. But yeah, the packaging left a little to be desired. I do really like this card or bookmark thing though, between the flows. Although it's going to be very hard to display that. I can't put it in my card binder. So I'm going to have to figure out some other way to display this, but I'm quite stoked with my new figure, and you can see it just there, hanging out in front of my little Stitch collection that I opened a while ago, the Stitch cosplay, Disney cosplay. Anyhow, thanks so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this. I'd love to hear what you think of this figure. I love it. I do love it. I just wish that a little more thought went into keeping it together and more structurally, making it more structurally sound, because it doesn't feel too structurally sound and like it doesn't stay together super easily. But maybe I'm just overthinking it. It's only just new. I've just pulled it out of the box now, so I may be overthinking it, and it might be totally fine. Who knows? If you don't already, give this a thumbs up. If you haven't already, give this a thumbs up. And if you don't already, please subscribe so you can see more of these videos that I like to open and talk about and share this joy with you. Thank you so much. How many times have I said thank you so much now? I'll see you next time. I love you. Bye.